First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
To throw is RG3. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nolan Smith, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now it's Griffin. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Griffin to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Steelers' 26-yard line.
11.
Here's Stafford. He'll get it inside the 20. A solid stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Walker is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
53.
At the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Set. Red 80.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
250. Monday. Hey, 50. Zebra. Hey, 50. Zebra.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. Jackson Smith and Jigba there to make the grab. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Covered by Charles Wilson.
Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Griffin. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Cook up the gut. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Griffin. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Nolan Smith, his 2nd sack of the night. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Hey, give me radar.
Panthers, 1st down.
Set.
Again, it's Stafford. And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 14-0. 14.
Steelers, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done, so I'm looking forward to watching.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Ready.
Here's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60.
A final shot before the break. Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, with a minute 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Straight ahead, Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Stafford. Throw out wide to Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
180.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit. From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's Griffin. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
5 yards. It's second down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here we go.
Griffin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. To throw is RG3. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now it's Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw again is Griffin. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Griffin. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Peyton up the middle. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. There he goes left side. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 16-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Go! Viking 18!
Now a give. It's Peyton. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the gun on third down, it's Elway. Touchdown! Vernon Davis from 10 yards out. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. What's good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Griffin to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing again, Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Elway. Caught right side, Davis. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Elway. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now it's Elway. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
70 races, half the 60, half the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60, steady.
Here's Elway. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Elway to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now Elway looking to audible. On the give, here comes Peyton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The kick by Lutz is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Mustang 19. Go.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bison.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Running it here with Peyton. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
18, Pioneer.
They get it off at 1. Elway. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Griffin. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on.
Now Griffin. Goes right back to McBride. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Trey McBride from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are back within a score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
On the run, it's Peyton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
From the gun, it's Elway. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the shotgun, Elway. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Vernon Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Griffin. And the Broncos get there and take him down. John Randall dropping the hammer. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he is caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, Steelers.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Hey.
Now 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now it's Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Elway. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11 now.
Let's go now.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60, 18, Pioneer, Mustang 19.
Here's Elway. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Lutz is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's 1st and 10.
18 ready.
Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.